Hi, this is Ira Gorlick, and this lecture is on the prisoner's dilemma, which is sort of an interesting economic exercise. So the prisoner's dilemma was first described in the field of game theory, which is a branch of applied mathematics and economics dealing with choices made under conflict and uncertainty. And again, the reason I'm bringing this up is we talked about duopolies and oligarchies, and the prisoner's dilemma is going to relate directly to people making decisions in situations like that. So here are the assumptions in the prisoner's dilemma. Suppose the police believe Dave and Henry have committed a felony, but the evidence is weak. The police have placed Dave and Henry in jail in separate cells. The police need a confession of at least one of the prisoners in order to get a felony conviction. If neither prisoner confesses, then the police can only convict them on a minor charge with a 3-month prison term. If each prisoner is offered the following deal: if one testifies against the other while the other remains silent, the one who testifies will not be convicted of anything, while the one that remains silent will go to jail for 20 years. If both confess, then each will receive a 5-year jail term. All right, so study those a little bit so you understand the ground rules of the prisoner's dilemma. So the optimal result for the two together is to stay silent, in which Dave and Henry will each get only 3 months prison time. However, each prisoner does not have knowledge of what the other prisoner will do. The most rational response from the individual is to confess. If the other prisoner stays silent, then that person gets off free. If the other prisoner confesses, then the prison term will be less, 5 years versus 20 years. All right, so when we say the rational, this is what economics would say would be the rational decision, cost benefit, what would be the best outcome given all the different options. But the prisoner's dilemma illustrates a situation in which the individuals arrive at a non-optimal solution due to the lack of cooperation, trust, and accurate information. So now you see why this hopefully is starting to tie together in terms of how information plays into the realm of economics. A similar situation occurs with oligarchies. If firms within an oligarchist industry have cooperation and trust with each other, then they can theoretically maximize industry profits by setting monopolistic price. Firms would then have to figure out how to fairly divvy up the profits. So the next series of lectures, I'm going to talk about spontaneous order, which is a critical aspect of neoclassical or of libertarian and conservative thinking. Thanks.